Welcome back, everybody, to some more BeamNG.Drive Cardurance. It's been a while. I kind of stopped because, I don't know, it felt like it wasn't doing that well on the channel, but then again, I didn't really have any subscribers back then. And, also, I was running out of space on the list I was making, and I was a bit lazy and didn't want to make an actual moving list and stuff. But I am back with it on a different map, Bajarama, and I'm probably going to be returning to some of the other maps as well. But I figured, what the hell, might as well get back into it, because I do enjoy doing it. And I say this is a new map, Bajarama, but it's a really old map. It's just, back then I couldn't find it on the mods listing. I couldn't find it anywhere anymore, but it seems to be back now, so we're taking a Barstow 423 V8. I think it was 423 around this course. And this course has a lot of punishing jumps because it's essentially kind of like a rally truck or motocross circuit. So, like here, there's a triple, and we barely made it a double. Our triple jump barely made it a double. But yeah, there's going to be one jump coming up here after a while that is about the most punishing, really hurt stuff. And this thing's coolant is already overheating of its own accord. Radiator's fine, but it's overheating. That kind of sucks. But we'll just see how these cars fare here. This one obviously does not have enough speed for most of these jumps, and ooh. And there is the jump I was talking about. And as before, car gets flipped over, I shut the engine off, and then I set it back up right. That way it just still has a chance. Although now the doors both open and the piston rings are damaged already. So it's not like it's going to last all that much longer. And our steering is getting screwy. But it ain't bad. And there goes the head gasket. Now, as per kind of the standard for Cardurance, I'm supposed to push them kind of hard. And we're upside down again, but... And so that's why, even though it's started overheating of its own accord, I haven't really let off on it very much. Oh my gosh, so much smoke. We haven't really been letting off of it. Because it wouldn't be Cardurance then if you're babying your car trying to make sure it makes it a ways. This is test the durability and capabilities of the vehicle. So we'll just bounce on through here as the rod bearings get damaged, which if I can't remember the cycle goes through, but I think that means this thing's basically dead. Yep, there it goes. And I think, oh no, there's one more stretch, turn, then another stretch, and turn, and we were back at where we started. So we made it a decent way through the course. Now, if you don't know this course, I'll just zoom out here for you. That's the course. Start out here, and this is what we've done thus far. So we probably made it about 3/4 of the way or so. Which isn't too bad, but the fact that what killed it was the car itself kinda is disappointing. But nonetheless, let's get on to the next car. For our next car here, we've got the Sunburst 2.0 Sport. So, it's not the bottom of the barrel for the Sunburst, but it's not all that fantastic. Let's get this ESC turned off so I can actually get the power down. That's a bit better. Bad thing about this car is how weak its front wheels are. And that's probably what's going to bite us in the tuchus on this one. Okay, actually handled that first one decently besides rolling. Ooh. That was a bad catch there. Come on, grab it. There we go. Get her flip back over and get her going again. A little worse for wear now, but still not bad. Unfortunately, this version of Sunburst does not have the best acceleration and all that, and because it's a sport car, it doesn't seem to have the best grip on this dirt, so we are just kind of spinning our tires quite a bit. I am trying to tune down the throttle a little bit where I'm spinning on wheels trying to get traction, and here's going to be the biggest factor, and I'm going to shoot to the left a little bit. Nope, I didn't even get enough speed for that to save us, but somehow, even though we took a hard hit on the front there, which I actually kind of want to take a look at that. Yeah, even though we took a hard hit there, our radiator did actually manage to survive that, as well as our front wheels. We are actually still going pretty dang straight. How long will that hold out, though? I'm trying to keep my wheels straight on landings so that they don't get bent. But sometimes that's hard to do. Like there, I just so wanted to turn left when we were bouncing around there to try and keep it straight so that we didn't roll it. But unfortunately, we can't build up any speed here, so we're bouncing all these jumps one at a time instead of hitting the landing zones. But we have now passed the Barstow. And we're going to swing it around through here. Ooh, didn't quite make the jump, but somehow we stayed righted. Oh my word, this car is just bouncing all over the place. I don't know how stuff isn't breaking down on it. Oh, went for another roll, and we don't complete it. Get it back on its wheels and turned around. Oh, this thing's still front-wheel drive at this point. I was kind of thinking it was going to be all-wheel drive for some reason. But now we're on the final run. And we've already re-rolled it. Get started again, but yeah, you can see that... Oh. There we go. You can see on these last jumps, they're a little less forgiving if you don't have speed, because there's quite the dip in there. And final turn and jumps. And with that nice side run there, we have completed our first lap. Now, this car is actually doing a lot better than I expected from it, because with it being a Sunburst, usually the front wheels would have just about completely ripped off by now, but this car is handling it a lot better than I expected it to. And I have no clue how that radiator is still alive, but it is now starting to pull to the right. I think it's that right front wheel that got screwy. Maybe both of them. But we'll keep chugging along as long as she'll go. And try not to mess it up too bad. Now, because with me trying to drive this car as hard as possible, there is a possibility that I will make a mistake that destroys the car, instead of the car just getting destroyed from the jumps, but I'm trying to maintain from doing that. Come on, back on the track. There we go. Temperature has risen a little bit, but that's probably just from the almost non-stop throttling. Oh, as we flip over again, it looks like one of our wheels has now given up. Let's see if we can even put power down. It does still put power down, but I don't think I'm able to steer anymore. Ooh, climb ourselves out of that pit. And, yep. It's just driving me off towards the other part of the track, with me being unable to turn back, so that is the end of the sunburst, because I can't, well, I can back up, but it's not within the rules to back up and get back onto the track due to it not being able to steer. If it goes off the track or can't make a turn because it has the inability to steer, then that's it for it. So, yeah, oop, wrong way. Oh, closer look on this. Yeah, I don't know how that radiator survived that. But we'll go on to the next car. And for our last vehicle, we have a Roamer with V8 all-wheel drive. I know this is a bit higher up in the Roamers than our other cars have been in their respective lists, but the i6 had such little power. I tried to run with it. It really was beating the crap out of itself super quickly, and that's no fun. Like, it was already basically dead at the one big jump. So I decided to give us a little bit more power, and like I did with i6, I've given it four-wheel drive. That way, if it lands weirdly and breaks the rear drive shaft, it still has a little bit of pull on it, so long as it can reach, or yeah, get over 20 miles per hour. If it can't get over 20 miles per hour, then it will be called out due to not being able to get enough speed to do any damage to itself. But oh, yeah, this V8 Roamer, oh, sorry, window, or door, whatever. There we go. This, dang it, I wanted to try and fold that back better. Yeah, this V8 version so far is doing about the same as the V6 version, but with a little bit more speed and less damage taken to itself, because yeah, the i6 rolled on the side there too, but this is where we're going to have the difference. Shoot to the left side a little bit. Might be a little bit nicer for it, and holy hell, that made it really loud. We have lost our exhaust and flattened the vehicle a little bit, but besides that, it seems to be faring decently. Just the rear end is nearly dragging on the ground now, and it is really loud. But it's still keeping on trucking on. It actually did those jumps pretty dang nicely. Didn't quite have enough speed for that, though. Starting to get squirrely on these. Oh, and we have lost our radiator. Probably because the front end's pretty close to the ground, too, isn't it? Not too bad, actually. But still making it pretty decently. We just passed the Barstow mark. Not doing well on these triples. Doesn't quite have the oomph to get over the triples. And we've got to flip it again if it would stay flipped. There we go. And we'll get her going again. Although now we have no speed at all. And then we're getting towards the backstretch here. I called this the backstretch last time, but I forgot there's a couple jumps on after this next turn. So, ooh, back end caught a bit on that one. Just got these two jumps left, and we have now completed one lap. And so we shall see if it can beat out the Sunburst. Piston rings are already damaged, even though the oil has, the oil, the temperature and everything, it has not started overheating yet. But the piston rings are already damaged somehow. I don't quite understand that. Something seems to be a bit odd. Maybe we're losing oil or something, and maybe it's something they added into the game that I didn't know about. I don't know. But we are nearing her. No, did we already? No, we didn't already do it yet, did we? I'm starting to lose track of where I am. Okay, yeah, here we're coming up to the big jump. Coolant is now overheating. Trying to get lined up to get some speed. Nope. Ooh, that took a hard hit, but we have now moved into first place on this map. But this car is not faring well now. We've got no power left. And it's just scrunched down from all the landings. If we somehow make it to the next lap, I will be very surprised. Oh, I think it's about to go out on us here. Can we make it a full lap further or equal to, or a full lap further than the Barstow, make it to where it died out? Oh, if it rolls far enough. Okay. We did exactly one lap more than the Barstow was able to make before she died out on us. And holy heck, this car was getting crunched down from all those landings. Looks kind of funny. But the temperature, or radiator, finally did us out, which I'm guessing is going to be a common theme with that one jump. If you can't quite make it, your radiator's pretty screwed. But without further ado, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.